Welcome to microbiology. So here's our platelet rocker. This is the bench where we do drug susceptibilities. These are our new analyzers. They're a little disheveled right now. So here's where we work up the cultures, kind of the high pressure, high stress area of the lab. Put it on a microscope slide and at least tell you a ballpark of what you've got. I have a twin sister. Her name is Amy. We don't do everything together. It just looks like we do.
I guess it became evident pretty early on that they were just high achievers and just always went after whatever they wanted.
They could both read before kindergarten. They were just so inquisitive. Could never ask enough questions, never get enough information.
Smart? I just always liked school. From a young age, I saw myself wearing a lab coat, working in some kind of lab someday. I guess my sister and I have always been science nerds. Like over the summer, we would find a topic that interested us and we would just study it for fun. The botany for a while, we loved collecting leaves and looking at different trees. So then we got into astronomy. My mom would take us to Inspiration Point and we'd go and try and find the constellations ourselves. We loved Castor and Pollux, or the twin stars of Gemini. Dinosaurs was the thing for a while. And so we had a paleontologist, Barbie. So it was another summer with hurricanes.
Weather?
Oh, yes.
We would literally be tracking the hurricanes on the Weather Channel.
People would come over and we'd have the Weather Channel on. It's like, what are you girls getting punished for? It's like, no, we're getting punished. They watch this 24 hours a day.
Hurricane season was like sweeps week.
My dad lived in two houses his whole life. His mom's house, a mile away from here, and this house. North Denver, that's kind of where my family's heritage is. We're kind of the original North Denver Italians. So I just love the city. I love Denver, and I think that Denver made me who I am. You know, I'm glad I went to Denver Public Schools. We walked to school up the block. Our mom walked us to school every day. I had a 4.0 from middle school on. I ended up at East High School with a 4.0 unweighted GPA. So we graduated, we tied for 5th in our class. I knew I wanted to learn and I knew I wanted to become an expert in something. I knew that college is where you go to become an expert.
They loved CU. And I think we were willing to do anything it took to do it with, you know, taking out loans, financial aid, grants, whatever we could get a hold of.
They had one of the best molecular biology programs there was. I mean, even the major that I knew I wanted to study, molecular, cellular, and developmental biology, was exactly what I wanted to learn about.
Since neither of us finished college, we really wanted to see our kids graduate. They realized that we were limited financially. They knew that it would have been really tough.
I knew my family's financial situation in the way that I knew that we weren't rich. And I knew that no matter what, I mean, for any family, it's a burden to send 2 children to college at once. It's hard enough with one student and then, you know, double that. There really wasn't a way. There wasn't a big open resource center for students who needed help figuring out how to get to college, where to go to college, anything like that. We were applying for scholarships like crazy. I mean, I applied to every scholarship there was out there. And then our high school advisor told us, you know, hold out. There's going to be a new scholarship, you know, it's in the works and you guys will qualify for it. My counselor brought it up to me. He said, you make sure you get on this. You're from Denver and you can get this.
We were thrilled when they got the scholarship because we knew that that was a start, and once they had that tool in place, it just opened everything up for them. I loved CU. I loved it. The professors are awesome, the labs are awesome, the experiences I got are awesome. And I don't even know if I would have found the path I found. You know, being at CU Boulder led me down the road to my career today. I graduated from CU Boulder in 2011. We got a post-baccalaureate degree afterwards in medical laboratory science. And now I work at University of Colorado Hospital. So I'm looking through the scope. I'm seeing lots of gram-negative rods, lots of long and happy gram-negative rods. Here, you want to look? Yeah, for sure. Without the Denver Scholarship Foundation scholarship, I'm not sure that I would have been able to go to school with my sister. I'm not sure where or when we would have been able to go to school at all.
They know it's not just about the dollar signs, that there's so much more that they got. kind of broke a pattern here of, generation after generation, of not being able to send children to college if you're not making enough money to send your children to college.
So this is a Pseudomonas. Smells like grapes. I mean, I'm doing what I love. Every day I'm going into the lab, putting on my lab coat and being a scientist.
This is our anaerobe chamber. I think anaerobes are pretty awesome. I haven't been trained in anaerobes yet, actually, so I don't even know all that I could know about them. That's the cool thing about microbiology.
I'm discovering things, I'm seeing things I've never seen before. I mean, if you told 6-year-old me that's what was gonna happen to me, she would be so excited.
You're memorizing patterns of different bacteria and how they react, and this is the
action area.
This is the brawn. You're the brains on the brawn.
I guess she's the action star and I'm the dork.
I'm doing something real, and that's awesome. I'm helping. Every time I pick up a sample, I know that I'm impacting a patient's life. They don't know it, but I know what I'm doing. Solving little mysteries every day, I guess.